I'm George. I'm a superintendent with Above All Plumbing Pros here in Fresno, California, and we're on site for a residential sewer line replacement. Whenever you're excavating on a property, the first step is to figure out what lines you need to avoid hitting. So step one on that is calling 811. They come out and have PG&E, any other utility companies, AT&T, they can mark out any lines in the street. Once we had exposed the existing pipe, we began removing it and getting it out of our way. We went ahead and used concrete saws to cut out and remove concrete where necessary to access the existing pipe. The next step is to grade the trench so that we can ensure that the new line has the correct fall of 1/4 inch per foot running out to the city lateral. So we're replacing the line from this upstream cleanout all the way to our downstream point of connection under the sidewalk, which includes the run that goes through the house itself. So we actually had the saw cut and demolition of the concrete in the laundry room in order to run this new line all the way from the backyard to the street. So once trenching and grading is completed, the next step is the installation of the new pipe. For this installation, we've decided to use DWV PVC pipe because it's resistant to corrosion and it also doesn't bow or bend in installation. The guys have now completed the connection to the lateral here at the sidewalk and they're preparing for inspection. We do this by actually temporarily plugging the end of the line and filling all the new piping with water, and that creates a little bit of pressure on all the new joints so that we can inspect them for leaks, and it's also what the inspector is going to require when he comes out here later today to check out the work. But once inspection is complete, the next step is backfill. When we're doing our backfill, it's extremely important to make sure that the soil gets compacted properly. It both protects the pipe and makes sure that the new installation isn't damaged, and of course it also makes sure that the landscaping and concrete doesn't have any sinkage later. Once the soil's been backfilled and compacted, we're ready to close the job up. So in this case, that will be putting bricks back where bricks were removed, doing our best to replant any plants that were removed in the process of excavation. The final step will be having a licensed concrete contractor come out and patch concrete wherever it was cut for the job. We make sure that we provide customers with a professional quality installation and do it right the first time, so you're never left with a bigger problem down the road. When you hire Above All to do a job like this, what you get is a turnkey job. We handle everything from demolition, excavation, pipe installation, to concrete patching at the end of the job. You're only dealing with one company, and we get you there from start to finish.